Hi there, Collective. My name is Aruna from All Change by the Minute Video Time. Again, thank you for watching the other video, okay? So what I got, a few words. Tug of War, okay? Tug of War. For the ones who knows what it means, okay? But how I got it, okay? Tug of War. It can be between two people, or it can just go on and on in your mind, the thought that you are having, okay? It is an ongoing process, the thought that you are having, okay? It is continuously the thought controlling you. Thank you. Yeah, it is controlling you. Tug of war, okay? Yeah. And you know that game also with the rope, okay? And then there is a central line, okay? Yeah. And who will win, okay? That is between two groups or maybe two people, okay? It's very competitive, okay? And when two people who are being competitive, yeah, both will lose. I'm hearing, yeah, both will lose, yeah. But when one is giving up, okay, and working on themselves, on the change, on their thought, okay, on their thought process, that person will win. And it's not about winning, okay, but again, it's about you. Your own tug of war can either ruin your life, okay, or make you, build you, rebuilding you, okay? That is what I'm hearing. So, a tug of war. Do not be afraid. Antagonist, I'm hearing. See, that is a competitive side of someone, okay? When two persons, okay, who are antagonists, that is a tug of war, okay? When those people will come together, it's always jealousy, being competitive, you know what, okay? Yeah. But when it's in your own mind, your own thought, what is dealing with you, okay? And when we are not taking control in a good way of that thought, what is happening, that process, okay? Yeah, I heard completion, okay? Yeah. So power struggle, yes. Power struggle, yeah. Power struggle, okay? That is what I heard. Everything needs to be just like a food processor, I heard. Food processor, okay, yeah. Blending. But blending in good, okay? Blending in the right environment, blending in the right thought, okay? Because again, you know my readings, when we are thinking of something, okay, and that is a negative thought, we will stay in that loophole, okay, on that wheel until we are turning that wheel for the first time, okay? It is enough is enough. I saw 5-5, so change, okay? I heard change your plan, yeah, or change of plans, okay, yeah. Change your plans. I'm sorry about the neighbors, oh my God, all the noise. Obsession, release the chains of, oh my God. Yeah. I'm not happy that I'm happy just this card, okay? It's not about the obsession, okay? But it's a thought. It will always complete with what, oh my God, with the channel message, what I'm getting, and a card, okay? Yeah. Release the chains of thought and free your mind. See? Then, okay? It can be two persons, it can be a whole group, okay? Yeah. It can be anybody, it can be in your own mind, okay? Obsession, or someone is having that over you, okay? Obsession. Yeah. Releasing, yeah, the chain, okay? The chains of any reaction, because it doesn't matter what kind of chain it is, okay? A chain reaction, you know what, okay? It will give a ripple effect. Normally, we want a good ripple effect, okay? You will see when you are throwing a stone in a lake, in a river, just on water, okay? And you will see the circle getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? That's the ripple effect. It began with one stone, okay? And there will be no towards stone and turn, okay? They will be all turned because those are the lessons, okay? Yeah. No stone will be left unturned. Yeah. And when we are doing that, that is a great ripple effect, okay? That is what you are creating for yourself, because you are standing again in that inner circle, okay? You are that stone, and maybe you thought that you are just a stone, okay? Yeah, but when you can create, again, life for yourself, when you can create, yeah, with your imagination, okay? With your imagination, you can create, because those are the things what you are imagining, you are going to manifest. The good, the bad, again, you know what, okay, yeah. Everything is about a thought, okay? No more power struggle with your own mind, and no more power struggle with another's mind, okay? It's your life, it's your choice, making that choice, no more chains. Yeah, again, that song, put your shackles off my feet so I can dance. Yeah, so you can be free in your own mind. Yeah, yeah, that is what we want. Freeing your mind. Yeah, free your mind. See, unfold, okay? And the rest will follow, okay? Free your mind and the rest will follow. But it is actually reversed, okay? We need to be working on ourselves, and you will see that by working on ourselves, okay, you will see that that whole ripple effect, what we're talking about, will be happening, freeing your mind, okay? It's not only about the words, okay, now I'm going to free my mind. You can ask the universe, okay, freeing your mind, helping you, okay? Yeah, constructors here. Forgive me, forgive them. The noise, okay, yeah. So no more obsessing in your own mind, free that mind, no more fear, okay? Because again, fear is just an illusion. What is put, again, by yourself and by society in your mind, okay? And the moment that we are knowing it, that it is an illusion, unveiling, I'm hearing unveiling, okay? Unveiling, no more trapped, because it's a trap, okay? And when we are not wanting to be trapped anymore, okay? Do not fall for that trap, okay? Thank you. Do not fall for that trap. No, we don't want that. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Again, it's not those words only. It is how you are going to take action to free your mind, okay? Yeah. Because most of the people, the shallow people, the surface level people, okay, they will not understand how can you free your mind, okay? Yeah, it can be done also as a physical person, and you'll think I'm free in my mind, okay? Yeah. Probably you are already then a spiritual being, yeah, who is working already and is being already on the journey, okay? The path ahead, the pathway ahead. Yeah, next card. Betrayal. Whoa. Healing begins with acceptance and forgiveness. Yeah. When we are resisting everything in our life, okay, and we are not accepting ourselves, guess what will happen? We will betray ourselves. Yeah. It's not about another person. Not at first. No. And especially when it's dark with the other one who's competitive, who wants only power hungry, yeah, money hungry, those kind of people, okay? Shitty ass life, I heard. Oh my God. Shitty ass life. Yeah, they have a shitty ass life, but that is the choice that we are making. Do we want to have a shitty ass life, or do we want to have a magical one, okay? Yeah, no power struggle. It's your mind. Free your mind, okay? Yeah. And do not betray your own mind, okay? No, because you will betray yourself, and we don't want that. Two, okay? Two is all about duality, and duality is knowing that you are a dual person, okay? And a dual person means that you understand your dark and light, okay? Yeah, both. And it's not only about the dark and the light, okay? But that's the balance that you are going to build, okay? Create with the universe, with God. So no more betrayal in your own mind, okay? Yeah. And when you are dealing with a certain being, okay, who wants nothing but competing with you. Oh my God, I've gone through it. Okay, yeah, so I know what I'm talking about. Not only with one person, no, all of them. Okay, yeah. And the moment that you are knowing who you are, or on the path, on the journey, okay, that you are choosing yourself and loving yourself, you will see what is happening around you. Again, that ripple effect, what I'm talking about, Lord, have mercy on them. Yeah, yeah. Because God is seeing that you are working on yourself 10 and completing cycles in your own life. And they are having their shitty ass life because they are not working on themselves. They are not changing themselves. They are not bettering, improving, developing themselves. Okay, yeah. They're only creating chaos. They're only creating havoc. Okay, yeah. No, nothing more. Miserable. Okay, and that is the word that I got. Also miserable in their own life. It can be a miserable journey or a magical one. Okay. Ah, God. Yeah, can be both. It depends on us. This is how simple it is. Okay. But freeing your mind, it cannot be done overnight, okay? I know that. It just cannot be done because there's one world over here and another world over here, okay? And we need to be chameleon, chameleon, yeah. Someone isn't chameleon, okay? Yeah, chameleon, yeah. You can change, adapt, colors, everything, okay? Yeah. But that can also be negative, okay? When you are changing yourself, okay, for another person, when you are following another person, and I'm getting it, okay, I'm getting it, instead of your own beliefs, okay, your beliefs with God, okay, you will see that everything is coming, crashing down. The whole foundation, which you have been building for yourself, yeah, everything is cracking open, okay, yeah. Cracked open, crushing down, the tower will fall hard, okay, hard. Yeah. But I also heard graduation, okay, yeah. So there's change, there's love, there's unity, okay, between you, okay, duality, because you are your own duality. And your own duality means both, okay? You are the feminine and the masculine. And when you are understanding that, you are the dark and the light. Yeah. When you are understanding, there's much more, okay? But when you are understanding that you are a dual person, so the two, okay? Yeah, you will begin to understand the layers, what you are seeing. Because again, God will make sure, okay, that you are seeing with his eyes and hearing with his ears. Yeah. And no more illusions, okay? That's the third card. Seek reality, even if it's raw and challenging. Always, okay? Always. The path ahead will be smoother, okay? Because you are, I heard, ironing it, okay? Yeah, just like a shirt, okay? Yeah, full of wrinkles. Full of wrinkles. Just like on your face. Not on my face. Yeah, from laughing. But you know what I mean, okay? No wrinkles, okay? Because you're ironing, okay? And that is shallow, something shallow. But you know what I mean, okay? And ironing means the path will be smoother. At one day, you will see that by making that choice, that not being in your head anymore totally, okay, and overthinking, thereby overloading, and thereby creating fear in your own mind. And that's why going within will teach us how to accept ourselves and how, yeah, not to resist anything what is coming onto our path, okay, yeah. That central line, that is your inner circle, okay, yeah. Central line of, yeah, pulling onto that rope, okay, until you will win. It's not about winning. You need to win for yourself. Yeah, for real. You need to win for yourself. And God will see that you are doing it for yourself without hating. I'm hearing without hating another person on this planet, okay? Even though power struggle, okay? Competing with you. Yeah. And I know what it means. Yeah. There will be a lot of haters around you, okay? There will be a lot of enemies, but don't see those haters as haters. And don't see those enemies as your enemies, okay? Yeah, love them from a distance and forgive them. But don't forget ever what they've been doing, okay? Otherwise, you will go back, okay? And that is not what you want to do. The moment, and that is how those people, those competitive people, and especially the narc, okay, yeah, dark, okay, just evil inside. Those people are knowing exactly, okay, what they are doing. And the moment, even if it will take years, okay, this is the brain of a narc, okay, yeah, a highly narc person. It can take years, okay, yeah. And they will not allow, in this case, they are thinking with their ignorant head, okay? They're not allowing you to grow on your path. They're not allowing you to go on your path. They're not allowing you to change on that path. Just not allowing, because of their drama, because of their miserable, shitty life, okay? What they have been creating in their own head. Let them loose. Let them loose. Let them go. Cut the cord. Oh my God. I heard cut their brain. Oh my God. What? I heard cut their brain. Yeah. Even if it's cut, okay, they're not working with their empathic side of the brain because they are too much in their darkness. They're too much in the dark, okay? And again, you know me, okay? Every people on this planet, okay, every human on this planet can work on themselves to change themselves. But it's not up to us to change them, especially when they are not willing to change. And if they are not willing, they're not chosen. So, yeah, that's me, okay, yeah. Because they are not choosing themselves. This is how simple it is, okay? When you are choosing yourself without attachment, okay, yeah, without being attached to those people, yeah. Because you are detaching, bit by bit, you are finding yourself, you are detaching. It can take years, okay? Years of struggling with yourself, with your mind, with your heart, for you to heal finally, okay? Because there are also things that needs to be worked on, done in a physical reality, okay? Yeah. The physical part needs to heal and the spiritual part needs to heal, okay? And when you've done the physical part, then you will see that you are growing more and more and more on your path into being, into awakening yourself, okay? Yeah. Awakening yourself. Yeah. No more sleeping, okay? Through your life. Again, I'm hearing enough is enough, okay? No more sleeping. Go on. Yeah. Live your life, I'm hearing. Live your life. By doing your work, by doing your inner work, by doing your shadow work, okay? Yeah. True growth requires, I didn't see this one, letting go, okay? Letting go. That's why. Let them loose, cut the cord, okay? Cut their brain. It doesn't matter what you're doing in your mind only, okay? Not in real life. No. Because this is your life. This is your heart. This is your mind, what we are talking about, okay? And again, you will see the things happening in front of your eyes, in front of your nose, and they are not growing, and you will think, oh my God, how is it possible that they have forgotten about me? God is not forgetting about you. You are forgotten who you are in your own life. Yeah, I know I did. Because of those people, not totally, because I was never in my how I was working, okay, how I am remembering it, okay, yeah. Because all of the narcs, okay, even growing up in karmic, narcissistic family, okay, yeah, very narcissistic, yeah. They're not knowing themselves. They're not knowing what they are doing. So, yeah, forgive them, Father. Again, yeah. God is the one forgiving, okay? But also God will ask also us, forgive them. Not for them, but for you, okay? So, yeah, forgive them, Father, for they are not knowing what they are doing. Yeah. True self, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah. Before you, because I heard that word before you, they did a lot of that kind of stuff, okay? Harassing people because they thought, again, with a clueless brain, because you cut their brain. Oh my God. But they thought every time that they would, not go away, okay, that they could handle that situation every single time. But then you came again. You came into their life because God put you there, okay? God put you there. That's why I'm always talking about reversing everything, by you reversing everything with God, okay? Because God is creating with you your life. Yes, you are your own creation. You are creating with God, okay? Yeah. We are not finding ourselves, we are finding our souls, yeah. Remembering, our souls. But we are creating our lives, okay? We are creating our own lives, our own choices. Yeah. Detrimental, I'm hearing, yeah. Very detrimental, yeah. It was first for you detrimental, for you to be in an environment of those bastards, I'm hearing, yeah. 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 Tug of war. So it's both what I'm getting, okay? The person or the group of people, okay, that you're dealing with in your whole environment, okay? Yeah. Tug of war, okay? Yeah. 2. Thank you. See, it's all about you getting to know yourself and you. It's also about amplifying 2, 2, 3, 3. And the 3, 3 means that triangle, okay? The mind, body, soul, okay? And you healing your heart. It's always many things comes in 3, okay? Yeah. Yeah. You're creating magic with God. And they're creating illusion. Nothing more, illusion. And that's why God is helping you on your path. God is helping you, okay, to grow, to see beyond those illusions, what is created not only by those persons in your life, okay, but throughout our whole life, okay? The Bible, you know what, ancient time, it doesn't matter, nothing changed because people don't want to change. There's a bunch of people over here and there's a bunch of people over there. And again, pick a side. Yeah, pick a side. The illusion, well, God is helping us, okay, for us to work without fear, without judgment, I'm hearing, okay? And with forgiveness, then we can heal our hearts. Mending your heart, I'm hearing. Again, that song, where do broken hearts go? Yeah. Mend your heart. Yeah. Mend your heart because it will love hard. Thank you, God. Yeah. It will love so hard that every person that is coming, okay, the moment that your heart is healed, you will see, I heard perfect timing. Yeah, perfect timing. There's always a perfect timing for you to heal your heart. And another 2, okay, yeah. Something happened in 2024 because I'm seeing now 2024, okay, yeah. You will know what happened, okay, yeah. Something great for you, okay? One nation, I'm hearing, yeah. One nation. Yeah. Expanding. But by going within, okay, you healing your heart, yeah, because we need to be mending, okay? And I'm seeing one heart broken, okay, in 2 pieces, yeah. You know what? Just like the image, okay, yeah. It's red. The heart is red, okay? Because again, at one point, it was not pounding anymore. It was not living anymore. Love don't live there anymore. I heard love then, yeah. And if love is not living there anymore, you will not love yourself on the, yeah, how you should be loving yourself, okay? And that is sad. Don't create that for yourself. Because when you are following another human's path, okay, you will not follow your own path. You will never be that leader in your own life, okay? You need to lead. You need to lead by example, I'm hearing, yeah. You need to lead by example, yeah. Yeah. And the moment that you are leading by example in your heart, okay, you thought, again, the tug of war in your own mind, okay, resisting, not accepting who you are, okay. You are your own creation. Again, God will be creating everything with you, reversing everything until everything is beyond that veil, okay. Beyond that veil, everything is true. Yeah. No illusion. Yeah. That's why we need to be creating our own magic. Yeah. No more foolishness, okay? No. Don't act like a fool, I'm hearing. I'm sorry, but those are the words that God is giving me. Don't act like a fool in your own life. Yeah. Because this is important. This is your life, okay? We're not judging, okay? No. But don't fool yourself, okay? Don't fall into their trap. It's a whole fucking entrapment, okay? Yeah. I didn't want that saying that word again, okay? I'm sorry. But it is the truth, okay? Your soul is the truth. Again, beyond the veil, okay? There's only one thing. The truth. The truth of who you are. The truth of your existence. Thank you. Yeah. The truth of your existence, okay? No one else's but yours, okay? For yours to grab, for yours to take. It is all already there. Well, we need to go within. And again, as I shared that one also, where there's darkness, there's growth, okay? When there's no darkness, there's no growth. That's why the duality, okay? You are a dual person, yeah. I heard again, demigod, okay, yeah. Because the presence of God within you, as God shared that one already for the righteous people, okay? Yeah. The Holy Spirit within you. The Holy Spirit within you, okay? God's presence within you. For you to heal yourself, for you to heal your heart, so you can love yourself, so you can love another human being on this planet, okay? Yeah. Obscurity. In the unknown, there's room for endless possibilities, okay? Yeah. Even though it's dark, look at the darkness, okay? As I shared that one already, okay? Yeah. We will grow in the dark, okay? Yeah. I heard Wednesday from the movie, okay? Wednesday. Yeah. Adam's Family. Yeah. Yeah. In the early days, okay? Yeah. Adam's Family, yeah. Obscurity, okay? Yeah. She acts, okay? This is why I'm getting it. She acts like she is very dark, okay? Yeah. But she's not from the inside, even though black makeup, black clothes, okay? She's not dark. Yeah, she's a total beauty from the inside, okay? And that is when a person is grown, okay? I heard too grown. Yeah. When a person is so grown in their own life, and even though it's your first awakening, okay, you will see seeing changing difference, okay? But between you and the people around you, you were dealing with, okay? Yeah, that's why. Wake up. Wake up, okay? Wake up. Because it is too dangerous for you to live with those people again, okay? Yeah. And again, it can be friends, family members, it doesn't matter, your colleagues, okay, you are working with, they're not changing a bit, and every time they're copying you, okay? Yeah, they're taking over your words. Yeah, I know, I've gone through it, okay, yeah. But they know also who I am, okay, yeah. Because I know everything, and I will not forget. The ones who knows me, okay, yeah. I can memorize a lot of things, okay, yeah. Even the readings I'm giving, okay, yeah. Even the things that you will say years ago to me, yes, it can be a curse and can be a blessing, okay. I know it, yeah. I will know it, yeah. If my mind is there, most of the time it is, yeah. And if not, God will make certain, okay, for me to remember that, yeah. It will come back, yeah. It will come back. So the unknown, okay? And there's room for endless possibilities, okay? Yeah. When we are going into the darkness, we are learning there again, okay? And even though, point, okay, the light, see the light there? There's always light because you are bringing that. You are that light and you're bringing your light into the darkness. You are learning there. And the darkness is about the people around you, okay? Yeah. You are bringing your light because you are a light bearer, okay? Yeah. Not knowing it, that you have the light within you. Because you were too much in the darkness, okay? Yeah. Kept in the darkness. Yeah. Kept chasing. You were, chasing people, okay? Yeah. Because, again, loving so hard, even though, okay, you could love so hard, okay? Yeah. But those people you were chasing, okay? You were the one who was chasing the giving, doing the giving and the chasing, and no one else was chasing you. No one else was there to support you. No one else was there to love you. Maybe a few, okay? But not enough. No, not enough, okay? Because the love that an empathic, unconditional person, okay, with so much love to give, okay? They can love so hard, yeah, that they will forget, okay, at one point, because of those people around them, who they are. Unforgettable, yeah. And now you are unforgettable, okay, yeah. Love don't live there anymore, no, because you're loving yourself, hardcore loving yourself, okay? Do not change yourself, yeah, for those people anymore. Do not go back, okay? And even though you are looking back, okay, keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward, yeah. Make that choice for the rest of your life, okay, until it's in your system that those people you are working with, okay, because God is there. God is watching, okay? God is watching over you because you're the good one, you're the righteous one, you're the godly one, you're the child of God, okay? Child of light, yeah. So God is watching over you because every child is important, but the ones who are not working with themselves, yeah. Yeah, the watchers I'm hearing. Oh my God, oh my God. The watchers, yeah. So you are being watched over and the other ones, yeah. God is watching them, okay, yeah. Judgment, yeah. Judge less, understand more. And that's what you did, okay, yeah. That is what you did. But against a highly narc person, okay, against a highly empathic person. Again, you know it, the paradigm, okay, between the empath and the narc, okay, yeah. 5-5, change some more, okay, yeah. And they are seeing your change. They are feeling your change. They are feeling your growth. They are seeing that you are distancing yourself more and more and more and more and more, okay, yeah. Yeah, level-headed, I'm hearing, yeah. Level-headed, yes. No more chains. No. It needs to be a chain reaction for the better, for the good, okay? That ripple effect. Oh my God, my nose itching again. Yeah, until the scales are balanced in your life, okay? But knowing that God is here, the universe is here, your angels, your ancestors are here, spirit is just here, okay? To help you heal, for you to reunite with yourself again. Because you were forgotten who you are, okay? Tug of war, yeah, in your own brain, in your own mind, created by your own thought and created by the thoughts of the people, yeah, you were living with, you were working with, you're friends with, yeah, you know what, okay, yeah. They can be anywhere, okay, yeah. This is not your war, okay? You want to live in peace. And a talk of war in your own head, in your own brain needs to go. No more thoughts, okay? Yeah. Of illusions, of fear. No. It needs to be filled with love, okay? Yeah, filled with love. Yeah. Again, because you are creation. Yeah. And God is creating with you. Your whole life, okay? You thought there's no love. I'm giving up on love, okay? But yeah, learn to accept, okay? Do not give up on love. Never, ever, ever, because otherwise your heart will be broken, okay? I know that. God healed my heart years ago, okay? And I know the pain that I had before that. And I'm not talking about the physical pain, okay? But that for real, okay? When God was mending my heart, I know what I felt at that moment in those 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, yeah. I know what I felt. I thought I was dying, just literally, okay? I had so much pain in my heart. Yeah, just like a physical pain, okay? Yeah. But it was a spiritual pain because God showed me that I needed to heal my heart, okay? Yeah. I needed to heal my heart, even though giving so much love, okay? And that is what God is seeing, okay? For you to remember and never forget that you are giving love to humanity, okay? Yeah. And never, ever stop doing that. Yeah. Yeah. Judgment. The scales must be balanced, okay? And the scales will be balanced. Yeah, I know it. Because that is the universe, okay? Everything in the universe is in movement. That's why we need to be in movement, okay? When we are not moving, okay, there's no static. I'm hearing static, okay, yeah. When we are not moving, we are not in alignment with the universe, okay? Yeah, we're standing still. We're staying stuck in that mental imprisonment, okay? We are creating our own prison in our own mind, full of fear, full of hate, okay, yeah, because we are not healing our heart. And not everybody, okay, an empath will never hate you, yeah. But you will feel the darkness and the hate of that narc, okay, in your life, yeah. And you will think, is that my hatred? No, that was never your energy. They projected that energy onto you, yeah, yeah, for real. for real, and you thought that was your energy. No, they were stealing yours, okay? And they were projecting that energy from the darkness, okay, onto you. Just like this card, okay, obscurity, okay? Look at the darkness again. And you standing there, light, okay? But it's not burning, okay? Not shining bright, I mean. Your light needs to be shining bright, okay? Yeah. That you need to squeeze with your eyes, yeah. Just like the sunbeam in your eyes, okay? And you will need your sunglasses, okay? Yeah. This is, yeah, how you need to shine your light, okay? Yeah. Until they cannot handle it anymore. And you went there into the darkness, into their darkness. It was never your drama. It was never for you to carry that burden, okay? Yeah. But you did. Because you're like, this is your energy, okay? Again, you are of the light. Yeah. You were there to help them. You were there to teach them in a good way. But they didn't want to. That's why they're living their shitty, miserable life because of that choice that they have been making. Okay, yeah. One more card from this one. Oh, what? I always forgotten this card. Avoidance. Avoiding. Okay. What you fear for abilidance is but a temporary refuge, okay? Yeah. We cannot avoid the things that we need to work on, okay? It will haunt you each time. That is your lesson. And you will know it. When one thing, okay, it's not learned, and you will think, okay, I will avoid it. Yeah, next time, okay, next time. Until God will give you another lesson and another. God will hunt you down. Yeah, by your own thought, okay? It's not God, it's your own thought. Because God is guiding you. It's your own thought, okay? The tug of war, okay? Tug of war in your own head, yeah. Whew. And that is what we are creating until we are learning our lesson, okay? Until we are finding ourselves, okay? That is the bigger picture. That is the lesson that I needed to learn. And that moment that you are understanding it, okay, thank you, God. I know what to learn from that thing that you're learning me. Okay, I'm understanding it. I'm understanding it, okay? And you will deal with it without avoidance. And you will see that that lesson is gone. And that thing will not come back. Or that person will not come back. Ah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah. Again, everything happens for a reason, okay? And when we are not understanding that reason why everything is happening and we are just avoiding, okay, ignoring, neglecting ourselves, you will see again that tug of war within ourselves, okay? Yeah, within ourselves. And a fear will creep in. Even though you are of the light, okay? The fear will creep in, yeah. The fear, what is being put by other people's opinion. They are the ones who are disappointed in you. They are the ones who are angry with you. Fuck them. Okay? Fuck them. I'm sorry, God. Yeah. You are here to learn your lesson. You are here for you. And when you are learning your lesson, okay, you will see that your heart is healed, that your heart is mended, okay, bit by bit by bit by bit, okay, yeah. At one point, okay, you will get a whole revelation, okay? In one day, your heart is totally healed and no one will be able, okay? Yeah, even though the love is gone over there, your love is still there for you and for other people who are good for you, okay? For you, only for you, you. Because you have been working on yourself, because you are worthy of yourself. 4-4, your angels are here, yeah. And I would keep on dreaming, okay? Everything which you are imagining, even the dreams are visions, okay? And if those dreams are real, Dreams are for real, I mean, but yeah, it's real, okay? It's a vision. Visionary. Yeah, that is what I heard. What I wanted to say, it will manifest. Yeah, it will manifest, okay? Yeah, it will manifest. When you are, yeah, again, the tug of war, okay? When you are having good thoughts, good, righteous thoughts, okay? And paying all your karma, just like I needed to do that, just like everyone on this planet, okay? Paying your karmic debts, okay? To be fully, yeah, resonating with God, I heard, yeah. No more fear, okay? Because again, that's just an illusion. Face your darkness. It's the only way to find the guiding light. See? Yeah. Even though you're seeing that light, your life was too much in the darkness. You are put into the darkness. Yeah, by our own thought, okay? And also by others, yeah. Because we like to help people, okay? That is in our nature. But do not stop giving up on loving people, okay? No, do not ever do that. No, the moment that you are doing that, the hatred will come, okay? You will find yourself that you are getting bitter, okay? That you are getting angry, that you are aggressive, okay? Those are the things of the darkness, okay? Jealousy will come in. Do not, do not, do not. One more card from this one. Yeah. Resistance. Look at the card, okay? Yeah. Resistance. Yeah. And every time I'm laughing about a card, not laughing, okay? For you, because I love you, okay? Yeah. And I know what you are going through, because I was there, and God wanted me to be there. Yeah. Loving me, loving myself, okay? On a different manner, spiritual manner, because that's the only way to love yourself, okay? Yeah. And even though I was loving myself, for the ones who knows me, okay, in the physical form of me, okay? Yeah. And they saw that. But meanwhile, I was already a spiritual being, of course, not understanding who I was, forgotten who I was because of those fucked up people in their brain, okay? Yeah. In their brain, cocaine in their brain, I'm hearing. It could be. It could be. They're fucking up their own mind, okay? Do not do that. Okay, you can use drugs, you can use alcohol, you can use many things, okay? Those are the things that people are going through and growing through, okay? For the ones who are just really growing, okay? Yeah, and wanting to change. It doesn't matter what they have been going through, okay? All the addictions, okay? Yeah. Physical addiction and just the addictions, yeah. Alcohol, drugs, sex, it doesn't matter, okay? Yeah. What matters is that people are working on themselves and making that choice, okay? That doesn't mean we have to go back to those people, okay? No, it's their choice. And thereby they will grow, they will change in their own life without going back, okay? That's the whole nature, okay? The changing, yeah. People will think, okay, now they have changed. Now they are telling that they are changing, okay? No. Believe in your own thoughts, what you have been creating with God. Believe in the guidance of God, okay? The red flags were there for you to listen, for me to listen, but I didn't right away. Yeah, I did, but again, not being naive, but wanting to give people the benefit of the doubt and love what is in me, okay? Yeah. And again, people will take advantage of that. The power struggle, okay, that will come in. Believe me, a lot of hatred, a lot of enemies surrounding me. But meanwhile, I don't care. I don't care. I feel their energy, okay? I feel their energy, but I don't care. People will want you to come back in their life. That is not doable, okay? That is not doable. When you're working on such a high level at one point, that's not doable. Again, do not forget that timeline, okay? Yeah, time is different, I'm hearing. Time is different on your planet, okay? Yeah. Time is different on your planet. Yeah. And why? Because you changed time. I heard. Oh my God. You changed time. You changed yourself. You changed the whole narrative, okay? You changed the whole belief system. Yeah. You worked on yourself. You changed your choices, okay? Yeah. You changed your mind. Thank you, God. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. And bit by bit, even I am understanding, yeah, my YouTube handle name, okay? It's getting another layer of understanding and another layer of understanding and another layer as I'm talking about it, okay? As God is gifting me those words, okay? Because again, God gifted me this name, of course, yeah. All changed by the minute, yeah. It's totally me, okay? And because it's totally me, because I have gone through all those changes, okay? God is knowing his plan, okay? Yeah. Yeah. God is knowing his plan, okay? And all the things that I have been doing, it's linked. It's linked together, okay? All the small pieces of the puzzle, okay? Yeah. One piece of puzzle over here and then another one over here until that puzzle is complete, okay? Yeah. Jigsaw, that was the reading. See, my brain is totally working. Yeah. Yeah, 56 years. Okay. Resistance, I was talking about. Yeah, 51. Go with the flow and be open to life's change. Yeah, changes, I'm meaning. Yeah. Do not resist anything in your life, okay? Don't. Just don't. No. When we are resisting, we are controlling. We are being controlled in our own lives, okay? Not knowing it at first because we are living our physical form, okay? Yeah, and that form can be changed until you are forming yourself into a spiritual, yeah, highly spiritual being, okay? Yeah. And it doesn't matter where you start. A start is a start, okay? Because I know when, again, open-minded people, yeah, curious people, yeah, not clueless people, yeah, maybe in another lifetime they will change. But I know the ones who will never change in this lifetime, yeah, and the ones who will, okay, yeah, yeah, that one came, yeah, fast, yeah. Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing, okay? Yeah. And that whole living thing is your journey from the past, okay, into the future and staying present in this moment. Yeah. Give yourself some credit. One more card and then I'm going to end this reading. Yeah. Yeah. On its shoulder, okay, yeah. No, God said no. Yeah. Say goodbye to your past. Thank you. See, that's why God said no. No, when God is saying no, obey, okay? Even though I'm not obeying to everything, because everything what I am getting channeled, okay, it's a lot. It's a lot, God. And I know God knows, okay, but I'm doing my best, okay? Yeah. And everything, okay, throughout the years of journaling, okay, everything what I have been hearing, okay, yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. Per day, okay, per day, yeah. Yeah, 24 hours. Yeah, all the minutes. all the seconds, okay? Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. But meanwhile, God will give me and give you also revelations about the things that He is gifting us, okay? Yeah, because of that revelation, I healed myself. Yeah. So when God is gifting you a download, yeah, download, okay? Yeah, type it down, journal it, okay? And even though it will not happen right away, yeah, it depends on your journey. It depends what you want, and it depends on God's timing, okay? Yeah. Again, God's plan. Even the healing is God's plan, okay? Again, it took me 46 years to heal myself, totally. A big revelation. Oh my God, yeah. I cried and I healed. Yeah. In 1 second, I was healed. Yeah. Again, meanwhile, it took me 46 years, okay? Because that is God, okay? That is God, okay? God is working with us. God is preparing us. Yeah. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 4 times 5, okay? Yeah. So if you need to be in the past, yeah, go there. Yeah. Think about it, but transmute that, but you are thinking about it, okay? And go on. Push yourself, okay? Push yourself, just like pulling, okay, on that rope, okay? Yeah. And a group of people, think about it, okay? This is what I'm getting now. Think about it, rope, okay? Yeah. And that game, in this case, not a thought, but a game, okay? Tug of war, okay? Yeah. Pulling, even though I'm seeing one man standing alone, okay? Alone. Yeah. On one side of the rope and a bunch of people on the other side, okay? Yeah. And you're still winning. And why? Because you're working with that mind. You're working with that thought. No more tug of war in your own mind, okay? No. 5, 5. I saw again. Because you're changing. Because you're willing to change, yeah? Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Oh my Lord. Yeah. 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 I'm liking this. Yeah. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Yeah. Thank you, higher self. Yeah. Thank you. Just thank you. And thank you for being here with me. Okay? We need to be on our journeys, okay? Yeah. With God. And let yourself be guided by God and by your intuition, okay? Listen. One word, okay? Just listen. Be still. And listen to that voice until it's there. Because the moment that you know that you need to meditate, okay? And yeah, accepting that voice also from God in your head, in your mind. Yeah. Stay strong, I heard. Stay strong in your beliefs, okay? Because people will pull onto you and you are the one who will be pulling on that rope, okay? On that rope until there is no tug of war, okay? Only love. No more hatred, yeah. No more playing with your mind. No more betrayal. No more you betraying yourself. No more letting you trapped, falling into a trap of society. Yeah. And your own environment, okay? No more, okay? No more. It's enough. Thank you for being here with me. Yeah. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, everything what you can do. Yeah, I heard stay focused, okay? Stay focused on that path. Until next time, until next reading, okay? Bye-bye. Love you all. Peace be with you, okay? Bye-bye.